We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Pablo Lopez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Stepping up now, Andrew Mccutchen. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Count 2-1.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets the outside corner, strike 3. Stepping in, Alec Bohm. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat all year.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Stepping up to the plate, Didi Gregorius, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Set to deliver the 0-1, and he misses with it. 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by though as a hitter.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Another payoff pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That is good.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phillies. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Here's the pitch.
John.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And he is in there.
Batting second. Not shortstop.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Rojas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, and it's 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle. You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And there's ball 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Starling Marte is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Duvall.
At the plate now, Adam Duvall, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. In his career, Duvall possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
In now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Birdie at second, Rojas on at first with 2 down. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Marlins strand a pair. Still no score. So striding in, Bryce Harper, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And right into the shift. Ready with another 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy.
The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 59 home runs and 112 RBIs. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Pitch on the way.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
1 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Marte going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. And his power surge continues. An even 60 for him on the year. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible 60 home runs this season. Might as well start engraving his name on the MVP trophy because he's having a year for the ages. Witnessing history, folks.
Standing in now, Brendan Lau. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. 2 out, nobody on. Now a drive out to left center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Stepping in now, Aaron Nola, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Nola sitting a little under 200, which for a pitcher, of course, isn't all that bad, really.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Ready with the 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutchen. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Marte going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. And ready for his first at-bat, Brian Anderson. And he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series.
Anderson.
Here it comes. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off. Nola has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they called him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
At the plate now, Pablo Lopez. The 0-1.
I got to count 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Marlins leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Alec Bohm is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Bohm takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius, a base hit in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do that.
Away central. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Standing in, Reese Hoskins. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside, ball one. One ball,
Bases
one
are empty here with 2 men out. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Gone! Reese Hoskins with a solo shot. He creeps closer now, his 71st on the season, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Ready now, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Harper.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Duvall will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-0 Philly. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, John Birdie.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Very high, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Settling in now, Miguel Rojas. He reached on a single in his first try. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Starling Marte will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Count remains at 0-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
into the corner and slicing foul. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Nope.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Two balls and two strikes to the Phillies catcher.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Into the box, Brandon Lau looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Duvall will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Two are gone in the Philly fourth, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And that's finally over for a strike.
Count is 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. 3-2 now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off for the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
First pitch of the at-bat. Aaron Nola is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Hey, I know that swing wasn't a thing of beauty right there, but I don't mind the aggression right there. Manager letting him swing in a 2-0 count. He's just got to keyhole it a little bit more.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Here's Andrew Mccutchen now. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2-1. Here it is. 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Fastball didn't miss by. Now 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
McCutchen will take one that misses. It's ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. And he's in safely at third. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
With the bases loaded, the pitcher couldn't afford to get behind an account, so he grooves it on the first pitch, and he jumps all over it, clearing the bases and scoring 3. That's part of why pitching with the bases loaded is so challenging.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. John Curtis answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Didi Gregorius as he swings and hits a laser to right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Next to bat will be Reese Hoskins as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 4 runs here in this half inning. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Sharp ground ball to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 6 and the Marlins nothing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
To the plate now, Jesus Aguilar, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami fourth, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And it's fouled away. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. Left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a...
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Digging in now, JT Realmuto. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0. Fouled away. The 2-1 home. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So now to the plate, Brandon Lau, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. is taken down and in for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And he's safe.
He's safe.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Roll. You go into a pitcher's meeting and
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Dickerson going back, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
you know, D-Roll, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Adam Conley gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Aaron Nola. Popped up, Aguilar in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Andrew McCutchen. No hits to this point. He's set and the pitch.
0-1.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 9 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi.
The right field.
Corey Dickerson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Number 72 is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Hard on the ground towards short. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Adam Conley comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, John Birdie.
Into the box, John Birdie. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
The count is 1-2.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And a relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Behind 0-2 now. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Phillies 9 and the Marlins 1. Digging in once again, Alec Bohm. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Didi.
Now batting, Didi Gregorius. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's inside.
That misses. 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Reese Hoskins waits on deck. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Up next for Philadelphia.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runner at first here, one man out. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a two-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as this lead got even wider. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now in the box, JT Realmuto. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here now the 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Ripped on the ground to first. To second for 1. Relayed to Aguilar, the double play, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Phillies on top, 11-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Adam Duvall.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. And that's the first out.
Now back, first baseman.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Down and away, ball 1. One out, nobody on. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 2-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Digging in, Brandon Lau.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Marte going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year as the blowout continues.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 35, Richard
Odubel Herrera to the plate now.
As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second.
Fielded cleanly on the first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Gene Segura will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Segura.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike. He'll enter play with that average at a sterling .331 with 38 home runs and an even 90 RBIs. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. So a full count now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate, Alec Bohm. A ball and no strikes. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Phillies 12 and the Marlins. Tyler Massett gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tyler Massett.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Corey Dickerson, and that's in for a base hit, make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Number 72 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1 from the stretch. Grounded back up the middle, taken in by Gregorius. A step on the bag for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
Garrett Cooper will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Garrett Cooper.
And he fouls this one off. 289 is the average coming in. 8 home runs and 34 driven in. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
2-2 the count. Now here's the pitch.
Count is 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Had him off balance a bit, as this is skied into short left center, and Mccutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Anthony Bass enters now in a mop-up role, as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 52, Anthony.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Reese Hoskins will be next. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. Full count still.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Good battle. Count remains full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Reese Hoskins will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. In now, Bryce Harper. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Leading off for the Marlins, the
Sir Anthony Dominguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please.
First pitch of the at-bat.
For the Phillies, number 58, Sir Anthony.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Popped him up. Gregorius is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling.
Ready for another chance? Starling Marte 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home.
I got 2-1 the count.
Dominguez, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. All even now, 2-2. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Miami down in order. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. At the plate, JT Realmuto. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0. That's outside.
Here he comes on 2-0.
Hey!
And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, number 8.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Odubel Herrera is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hit back up the middle, scooped up, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Sir Anthony Dominguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Squares with 2 outs. It down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. So now it'll be the 4-hole.
Leading up for the Marlins,
Jose Alvarado, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He's there and records the first out.
now batting, the first baseman, Jesus.
So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Big
curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Gregorius trying to get there, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
To the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball just inside. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Miami down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 13-1 is the final lopsided score. The Philadelphia Phillies earned their 119th win, most in the division. Aaron Nola wins for the 23rd time in this one, the top total in the league, racking up 14 Ks.